Magnesium and zinc actually compete with each other for absorption because they share the same absorption pathway from your intestines into your bloodstream. And if you're taking both a magnesium supplement and a zinc supplement at the same time, or you have a supplement where both magnesium and zinc are in the one formula, then this is not going to be optimal for absorption as it's going through your digestive system and into your bloodstream. My name is Matt O'Connor. I'm a nutritionist and the founder of Honor Health. And the goal of this video is to help you understand why it's not a good idea to take magnesium and zinc supplements at the same time, and then how you should actually take them for optimal absorption. And it all comes down to this, because both magnesium and zinc share similar absorption pathways when they're being digested. It's like they're both trying to push through the same door, but only one can actually force its way in. And most of the time, you're likely going to absorb more magnesium because magnesium is generally taken at a higher dose than zinc. And the majority of people I speak to are simply not aware of this whole process, that magnesium and zinc can compete with each other for absorption. So what is the best way to actually do things? Okay, let's imagine this is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bed. For your zinc supplement, I would be recommending you take it mid-morning on an empty stomach, ideally about 1 hour before or 2 hours after your last meal. And then with your magnesium, which hopefully you're taking a high quality form like a magnesium glycinate, you want to have it late in the afternoon or potentially at dinner, and then again just before bed. And I always like to recommend splitting up your dose of magnesium because you actually absorb more overall magnesium when you take smaller doses at different times compared to just taking one large dose. And doing this, you're allowing for plenty of time between when you take your zinc and you take your magnesium, which is going to be optimal for its absorption. And this is important because the more magnesium and zinc you absorb, then obviously the more benefit you experience. This is why I'm personally not a fan of most multivitamin supplements, because they'll often include magnesium and zinc in the one formula. And the same also applies for perhaps one of the most popular supplements, ZMA supplements. Again, because they're including magnesium and zinc in the one, which as we know now is not optimal for absorption. Now, there are definitely times where it may just be easier to take your magnesium and zinc in the one. And it's always best to be getting these nutrients into your body than not. But if you're like me and you're trying to optimize the absorption of both magnesium and zinc, then ideally you're following this structure, taking your zinc mid-morning on an empty stomach, and then your magnesium towards the end of the day at dinner, and then again just before bed. You want to get the most out of your supplements and break away from this idea that supplements are just expensive pee, because they're one of the best tools that we actually have to support our health, as long as we're taking them correctly.